Hey everyone, it's Dusty, and we are excited to bring you protocol management within Cowork. We hope this to be the easiest protocol management you have available to you, and we hope that it helps you serve the right services to the employees that walk through your door each time. So how do you manage those protocols within Cowork? We're going to start underneath My Organization and then Services, and then you'll notice this new tab, rightfully called Protocols, and this is where you're going to manage all your protocols. So this is a master list of protocols, regardless of what company uses them. So if you need to edit or create a protocol, this is where you're going to go. So to do that, once you're here, you can hit this new protocol button on the right, name that protocol, whatever you want. I'm just going to, for simplicity, call this physical. And then the next field, the off display name, if you use authorizations, and for some reason you want this protocol to appear differently in the auth form for your companies, this is how you use that. If you left this blank, we would just use whatever you have in the system name. But if you want this to be different and you wanted to call it, ABC physical, you can do that. And then on those auth forms, that's how that will appear. Next, you're going to select what services appear when that protocol is selected. And I'm just going to select 3 that don't really have much to do for physical here, but I'm going to select those 3. And then under instructions, you can add special instructions that come across. So I'm just going to put literally instructions, hit return, and I can add more. And you can keep doing that if you'd like. So instructions, those are only going to appear on the clinic side. Your companies do not see the instructions or anything. They'll just appear for your team on your side of things. And that's the same is true for protocol files. So these are any forms that you might need to fill out or something for your team. Let me see, I'm trying to select one here. So for example, a fit for duty form might need to get filled out or something for a certain procedure. So you can add those here. So when that protocol gets selected, that would be attached to that protocol too for your team's reference. So they know and remember to do that. And then the last step of the protocol creation, if you want to, this isn't required, but if you know the companies you want to assign this to right away, you sure can. You can even search. So I'm going to search for all my ABC companies, knowing that's what we are calling it. I'm going to create that protocol. And you can see that got added to our list view here. You can always click on the right-hand menu here, assign more companies or remove those companies from here or delete the protocol as well. Or if I would select or jump into one of these protocols, I can see how this is going to appear in the auth form once it's submitted. And I can assign companies from here as well from this view, edit or delete from here as well. So that's how you create and edit and manage your overall master list. If I jump to companies and then let's go to ABC building company here, you'll notice we also have a new protocol tab within company account as well. When I click in that, you're going to see the protocols that are assigned to this company. So you're not going to get the full list of protocols from your master view. You're only going to get the list that has been assigned to ABC Building Company in this case. If I want to, I can always assign or remove protocols from this company from this view as well. And if I click into one, it simply jumps to that My Org Services master protocol here for further editing if I wanted to. If I jump back here, I'm going to point out one more thing just so it's clear. So protocols do not drive your pricing in any way. Your pricing for services is still driven off of either your master list of services, or if you have special pricing for a specific company, that's where you can create that agreement still. And agreements will drive that pricing for the services for that company. Okay, last thing I want to touch here is I'm going to jump over to the company side and show you what protocols looks like when submitting an auth for them. So if I go to my authorization screen as a company, so now I'm ABC Toys here. If I hit new authorizations, you'll see the first thing that appears underneath, all the other details here is protocols. So if there are protocols, they'll appear first. If there are no protocols assigned to that company, they're just going to get that full list of services or the services relevant to their agreement still. But if I would click ABC Physical here, that will automatically pull in services that are part of that. And then from there, everything else is pretty similar. They can still, add details or files when they send that authorization along to our client. If they need to order off menu, those are still available. We did mix that up a little bit. They can just hit this show additional services and they can still get that full list of services that may not be a part of an agreement or a protocol for this company. So if I jump back over to the clinic side real quick and show you kind of what that looks like when submitted, I believe this one has a protocol set attached. Yeah. So you can see this was submitted by ABC Toys. You can see a protocol as part of this. The Walmart physical and the instructions would appear here for your team. The forms would appear here that you might need to fill out. And then obviously the services that you need to complete in their pricing specific to them would also appear there as well. You still have the ability to download that or print that for your team to take back with them as they guide that patient through your services. I'll just show you that really quick. So that kind of looks similar, but obviously now it's going to show the protocol information for you as well. Instructions, the form, reference, and then any of the services that need to get filled out as well. And that is pretty much it from a very high level. I mean, there are nuances and stuff, but hopefully that makes a ton of sense for y'all and it becomes super valuable and helpful to your team. Obviously, if you have questions or feedback on how we can make this even better, we love to hear that stuff. So feel free to ping us. Thanks a lot.